Hello, and welcome back to Positive Parenting with Granny Janie. Sorry about the tag, but I'm not sure if I want to keep it. You ever do that? Is that bad? Anyway, today I want to discuss talking around your kids. You know, when they're in earshot. For some reason, kids are magnetically drawn to arguments, emotional discussions, family issues, and money problems. Of course, they may not really understand what you're talking about, but based on your tone, your gestures, and your facial expression, their interpretations of what you're saying may be even scarier than what you're actually talking about. So try and talk away from your children when discussing these topics. Let me ask you this. Do you criticize your mother-in-law? Your friend, your ex, your boss, or complain about money, like how much something cost? Try not to complain about adult issues and other things around your kids. They don't need to hear this negativity. Also, just in general, try to see the glass as half full. And I don't mean with tequila. That sounds good. Another question. Do you sometimes vent your frustrations about parenthood on the phone or talking to a friend? Be careful. It can be really hurtful if your child overhears you criticizing them or talking about some mistake they made. It can make them feel ashamed. Try not to get into the habit of complaining about your kids to others. And let's say your child makes a mistake. You don't need to share that with other people. Okay, swearing. Some adults curse in front of their kids, hopefully just on occasion. Now, if your child repeats it, don't overreact or make a big deal over it. Just try hard not to swear in front of them and never swear at them. If you do slip and you just can't control yourself, tell your child to collect a quarter from you every time you do it. Okay, let's talk about sarcasm. Example, it was chilly in my house the other day, so I yelled down to my husband, "What's the thermostat on?" And he yelled back, "The wall." Mr. Sarcasm. I couldn't stop laughing. I thought it was hysterical. That's me. Of course, my kids rolled their eyes and walked away. Why don't kids ever think their parents are funny? Anyway, sarcasm can be funny as long as it's not at someone else's expense. As far as sarcasm and children go, keep in mind, kids are literal thinkers. They take things literally. They usually detect sarcasm around the age of 6, but they may not get the intended point until they're maybe 10. However, kids younger than 8 may pick up on the tone of what you said. Let's face it, sarcasm is biting, critical, and wounding. It's basically an indirect, underhanded way to express annoyance, hostility, or anger. And it hurts. True little ones don't understand the hidden context of sarcastic comments. Like, let's say Johnny can't find his mom in the house, so she yells out, "I'm in here, genius." Or he does something without thinking and Dad says, "Well, that was a bright idea." Ooh. Johnny didn't pick up on the hidden message of the sarcasm, but he could feel hurt from the voice tone. Now, when your child is older and does understand these comments, that's not good either. He may internalize them and think, "I'm not smart enough," or "I'm bad," or "they don't love me." These comments are humiliating at any age. And when they're little, most kids don't have the reasoning to decode these statements. But they get the negative vibe. This makes them feel bad, sad, and it's damaging. So when talking to your child, meet him or her at their eye level. Keep it simple and just say what you mean. And empathize. When your child hears sarcastic comments, it hurts. And it can negatively impact their self-esteem and can even lead to anxiety. Most importantly, it reduces the trust between the parent-child relationship. You don't want to mess with that. You don't want to ruin it. Listen, kids have big feelings. We might think our comments are harmless or maybe even funny, but they can leave a scar that can last a lifetime. Ask yourself this: if I treated my friends the way I treat my child, would I have any friends? Think about it. Okay, remember to parent with love and respect, not fear or control. See you next time.